Hello, Katrina Bullock for the Finance News Network, and joining me virtually today from Aus Tin Mining is CEO Peter Williams. Peter, welcome back.
Thanks, Katrina. Appreciate it.
Now, Aus Tin Mining recently announced a farming agreement for exploration licenses to explore prospective copper and gold in the Lachlan Fold Belt. Could you please talk us through the assets you're expecting to locate there?
I'd be delighted to, Katrina. Look, we're farming into 3 exploration licenses south of Cadia in New South Wales and the Lachlan Fold Belt. The areas are prospective for copper gold in a porphyry system and also some magmatic copper. We'll be spending about $500,000 to an initial 51% and thereafter an additional $5 million to take it to an 80%. It's an area that hasn't been explored really since the 1970s. The first area we'll be focusing on is Narelle, and it's at the southern end of the Ordovician host, same host that of Cadia and Ridgeway. There are numerous old workings on the eastern part of the exploration licence that we're going to be focused on. As you can see here, where there is some outcropping of the Ordovician rock, there is some copper, lead and zinc mineralisation that's been occurring. Underneath some cover depth we're yet to determine 2 areas of magnetic highs. And I guess logically these are an area that we'll focus in on initially. The next asset is Kurawatha, slightly north of that. There's an area based on some coincident geochem and IP results that looks quite prospective. Some drilling has been conducted, 6 metres at 0.15% copper with lead and zinc. The final exploration licence we're looking at is Marengo. There's an area there where there is occurrences of base metals, including copper and zinc, also an interpreted skarn. So it's an interesting area that we'll be investigating in conjunction with the other projects.
Thanks, Peter. Can you briefly elaborate on your plans for those licenses over the coming months?
Yeah, look, our first steps will be to actually secure land access and undertake some field reconnaissance, and we've got a geologist starting there doing that work next week. There is some historical data. Exploration there has been limited, sort of really finished back in the 1970s with the likes of Jodomek and GeoPico. But what data we do have, we'll certainly review that. Geophysics is going to be a key tool for us to look at it, just get under the cover and identify some preferred drill targets, and then naturally look to drill.
Now, finally, Aus Tin Mining announced yesterday that it would be divesting the Granville tin mine. Could you talk us through the proposal and the rationale?
Granville has been a challenging asset for us. We announced yesterday we were selling it for a consideration totaling $1 million. We had been getting the asset ready for a resumption, but unfortunately, I think in the sort of the challenging markets and just sort of COVID accessibility getting to site has been difficult. So look, we felt that given where we're going with exploration around Lachlan Fold, that it was time to divest that asset and clear the air for the company. Look, we're still retaining interest in tin. We've still got the world-class Taronga tin deposit, which is located in northern New South Wales, and we'll certainly continue to develop that. But certainly our immediate focus, exploration-wise, is going to be around the Lachlan Fold Belt in the assets that we've just spoken about.
Peter Williams, thanks for the update, and please stay safe during these tumultuous times.
Thanks, Katrina. Appreciate that.